Wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. New tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. Oh, bring us something good. Oh, bring us something good. Oh, bring us something good. So bring it right here. Oh, bring us something good. Oh, bring us something good. Oh, bring us something good. So bring it right here. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. So please now, my dear, good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. Tree before my spirit falls again. Fill up the stocking. I may be rushing things, but deck the halls again now. For we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Candles in the window, carols after spinning. Yes, we need a little Christmas right this very minute. It hasn't snowed a single flurry, but Santa dear, we're in a hurry. So climb down the chimney, pull up the brightest string of lights I've ever seen. Slice up the fruitcake. It's time we hung some tinsel on that evergreen bough. For I've grown a little leaner, grown a little colder, grown a little sadder, grown a little older, and I need a little angel sitting on my shoulder. I need a little Christmas now. All around the holly, haven't I taught you well to live each living day? Fill up the stocking. But dear old Mom, it's 1 week past Thanksgiving Day now. For we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Candles in the window, carols at the spinet. Yes, we need a little Christmas right this very minute. It hasn't snowed a single flurry, but Santa dear, we're in a hurry. So climb down the chimney. It's been a long time since I felt that neighborly. Slice up the fruitcake. It's time we hung some tinsel on that bakery bough. For we need a little music, need a little
Hi, everyone, and good morning. I hope everyone can hear me. Please let me know if you can hear by giving me a thumbs up so that I see um, the people that are unable to hear me. Or you can just raise your hand and I would also see that too. Good, good. So we should be expecting more people joining us. We understand this was a short notice. Unfortunately, the communication did not go out as we had planned it. So we will have some few people joining us today because of the short notice. However, it is our hope to make this sharing event every 2 weeks. So we'll have it twice a month, where coach would explain in details what the business tips that we've been sending out to every business owner on OZE is about and how to apply it. So welcome everyone. I know today being Friday and like the last week to Christmas, you'll be very busy. So we'll make this. Let's quickly get to it though. Let's start with this group that we have. Thank you for joining on time though. So thumbs up to everybody. So the topic for discussion that we have today tips and strategies to make the most out of your holiday sales. If you've noticed on your coach tips, we've been sending out business tips that are related particularly to Christmas sales, how to optimize your sales for Christmas. So we are going to go through a couple of strategies that we believe would help when you apply these strategies to that. Let's quickly go to the agenda before we jump onto that. So this we hope that this session would give you the opportunity to be able to reflect and brainstorm on how to grow your business during this season, how to improve the sales that you've been making during this particular season. This year 2020 has not been kind to a lot of business owners, but some business owners who are in the business of providing essentials have really made a lot of income because of the nature of their products that meets the needs of the pandemic that we were in at the time, and we are still in. Of course, Corona is not gone. We are still battling it because it's not going to go anywhere anytime soon. So we will do a little bit of reflection and brainstorming, and then we would also go ahead to discuss some 6 solid strategies that we can consider to be able to, you know, seal the tides of this season. And then we'll also have a question and answer session as well. So feel free, write your questions down and then bring them up as we do this. So this, let's have a little bit of introduction um, with the businesses that we have here. So I know some of you know me already, but I think there are some few people that are new that I would like to do an introduction uh, for. So my name is Prince Arnold, and I lead customer success at OZE. So this session, if you've not spoken with me before, this is the first time that I'm meeting you, please give me a thumbs up as well. Okay. Uh, Give me a thumbs up so that I'll follow up with you after this session. So OZE has been in business for a little over 2 years. And we know that things has not been normal for us. We've been doing our best to help a lot of businesses that have had hard times because of this pandemic so that they can be able to grow their business. But what if anything is still different? Yeah, so what has been different is now we've been talking to a lot of businesses trying to figure out how we can help them seal this pandemic period. And if you've noticed also, we've been giving out a lot of loans to businesses, to be able to survive this pandemic. So now that we are less than 10 on this platform, let's get some businesses to introduce themselves. One of the strategies that we'll be talking about on this session is how to partner with other businesses to be able to leverage and then grow together. So please do take this opportunity to introduce yourself. You might find a business that you can partner. So if you want to speak, you can just raise your hand and then we can let you have the floor to do that. I may have to ask some businesses to speak, like Sister.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, my name is Robert, and I manage Sister business. Sister is a business which we are into production of body care products, specifically black soap. The natural black soap that we know, we've tried to add some value to it. We also have it in a gel form, shower gel. So if you like those who prefer to pour just to wash down, we have that one apart from the solid one. We also have shea butter, special shea butter that we do. We have hair food. During the pandemic, we've shifted also into sanitizer products. So any kind of sanitizer that you want, we have it. So basically, that's what Statista is all about. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you very much. Is there anyone else that wants to also do an introduction of themselves and their business?
Hi.
Yeah, great. Yeah, go on, Christabel.
This is Christabel from Flow Care Beauty.
Mm-hmm.
So we are also in the natural skin and hair care business. We make products that help people like rejuvenate their skin. So if you are like from 25 going, your skin is youthful, all right, but it's starting to age. So we provide products to help you take care of your skin and also rejuvenate it. We also make products for babies and mothers, and they are from natural local ingredients like shea butter, baobab oil, coconut oil. So the brand name is Flow Care Beauty. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook. So this festive period, we are trying to also put together hampers that people can give out.
Nice. Thank you, Christabel. Okay, we have someone's, Jewel. Yes, Jewel, please, you can go ahead and speak.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Jewel.
I'm not currently into any business. I'm just an independent library consultant. So I help schools set up their libraries and then help them out, basically.
Nice.
Children's libraries,
Jewel,
university libraries. Yes.
Yeah. So basically, you're like a library architect.
Consultant. Yes. I set up libraries. From the building point of view, I advise. I help with getting the books. So I am sort of like the link between the school, the publisher, the author, the parent. So I also handle children with reading difficulties. I take them through guided reading session. And currently, the current project I'm on is an online reading platform called Pebicaps, where we take the children through a series of quizzes to ascertain their reading level before books are given out to them. And we have a way of assessing them. So basically, that is what I do.
Nice. Sounds to me you're actually in a very good business. So
Yes,
that is a
yes,
business
actually, yeah, because of
Jewel.
COVID.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It will be interesting to see you partner with the big bookstores in Ghana, like EPP Books, Kingdom Books, to assist in coming up with a general books that will be helpful for certain classes and ages of readers. And there's this program
We'll be looking forward to
design.
that.
Yeah,
We will.
yeah. There are a couple of programs also that is designed by Joy FM. I think Joy Readers program is same thing also on CTTV and all of that. They could use your knowledge and expertise. So you're in a very big business, Joel. Congratulations for that.
Thank you.
Yeah, great. Okay. Okay, since this is going to be a very short session, we can go ahead and put more introduction of ourselves in a chat box over there so that you can even put your number there as well so that people can reach out to you after this session. Let's quickly run into the session. So as I said, the whole idea for this particular session is we've come up with this project where every 2 weeks we'll discuss the business tips that coach sends out. If you have any questions, maybe you don't understand the tips that you're receiving, you can ask. And then you can also use that opportunity to network with each other as well. So basically that's the whole idea. And this particular week, we've been sending out tips that is related to Christmas sales, how to leverage on the Christmas season to make more sales. You've noticed that a lot of the time, the programs on TV, like when they are doing a TV news, they send out the journalists to the market to interview the women that are selling. And there's a peculiar response that they give. If you pay attention, you realize that they'll go like, last year, I sold more than I am selling this year. And that the sales that I made last year was more, but this year, everything is bad. Everything is bad. When next year comes, they'll repeat the same pattern of commentary. They'll say the same thing again. So you begin to think, so is it every year that is bad? Or there's something that is going on that they can't really figure out. So every single year, they'll say the previous year was better, but they're still in business, right? So the question is, how are they able to know and track how they performed last year compared? You see, the good thing is that with OZE, you can be able to do that in a app because you can just filter for your transactions or your profit of the previous year if you've been on OZE for more than a year. If you've been on OZE for more than a year, kindly raise your hand in the chat on Zoom so that we'll be able to know and then reach out to you. Okay, so Christabel has been, Kojo has been, good. So two users. I think Sister 2 has been around for a while now, for more than a year. So you can be able to check on your OZE app to figure out how you performed last year compared to this year during this Christmas period. And then you'll be able to start developing strategies that worked or sticking to strategies that worked for you last year and applying those same strategies this year as well. So it is important to always track and measure how you're performing as a business owner. That's on the side. We really don't want the same story to be like, last year I sold more than this year. And so because of that, we've decided to support by talking about a couple of tips that you can apply. We have about 14 tips, but we're going to stick to only 6 for today because of the short period that we have to be able to discuss how you can apply those strategies. So let's just get right to it. Okay, so the first strategy that we are hoping that you do is the outside-in approach. It's Christmas and it's the spirit of festivity. if you have a physical store, it's important to decorate outside and inside. You notice that there is a temptation to decorate outside, with Christmas flowers and all of that, and leave the inside to contain only the products that you are selling. But you decorate both the outside and the inside, okay? And you group items to go together near each other. I went to a shop yesterday and then I noticed that the items that are almost similar and complementary are scattered all around. So you pick one item and then you have to walk to the other place and pick one item there and all of that. It doesn't give that experience, that customer experience that a customer should get. If you have an online shop, okay, it's very important to make sure that you group all the items. If it's a body care products, you group them at one side. If it's hair products, you group all the hair products at one particular place so that your customer will be able to see those hair products that they need. And you make it very unique by decorating it to meet the season. So if you have pictures, you put maybe a logo or a Christmas flyer on those pictures so that people will realize that, okay, Christmas products that you are promoting. So they should particularly go for this kind of product. You decorate your product from the outside and then also on the inside. Now, that same shop that I went to, funny enough, the aisles were stacked with boxes of products that they are yet to put on the shelf. And so I could not move my cart. So when you have a physical store, make it easy that people can move around easily. I didn't want to, I took pictures, but I realized that if I post the pictures here, you'll be able to identify what shop I went to or what mall I went to. So I decided not to do that, else we will be sued. So you make sure that you stack your products in a certain way to allow people to be able to move in and out whilst they shop easily. If you are also doing an online shop or you have products on WhatsApp or Instagram, don't throw the products or pictures all around. Organize it in such a way that the products are complementary. So they link together. Okay, if someone is looking for toothbrush, the person buys a toothbrush. The next picture that comes should be a toothpaste. And then the next should be a mouthwash. So it will be in that cascading order, but you don't put like maybe let's say toothbrush at one picture and then you go and bring bowl. Okay, you put the product in such an order that it gives a user experience that makes it easy for people to move. It is traffic time this season and demand peaks very high during this season. And so it is very, very important to plan and make room for traffic on your shop, whether it is online or offline. Okay, that's one of the approach that we are encouraging you to use. The next tip is a top 10 gift approach. Now, the political campaign in Ghana might be over if you're in Ghana, but as a business owner, your campaign still continues. You need to continue doing campaign for your business. The moment you stop doing campaign for your business, you might actually be out of business. Okay. Now, the COVID-19 period has come up with a lot of challenges, which means that there are a lot of people that have been out of job, a lot of people that are staying at home, a lot of people that don't have much income to actually enjoy this Christmas period. And some of these people that are unfortunately out of job could be your previous customers. There could be people that patronized product from you last year during this period. But this year, because of the challenges that they are having, they won't be able to come and buy from you. Now, that is money that you could have made easily. That is sales that you could have had for your business. That is profits that could have bumped up your fortunes as a business owner, but you won't get that. So the game has changed. The platform has changed. The music has changed as well. So it is important to look at ways that you can be more engaging and draw new people in or re-engage your old customers by coming up with your top 10 gifts. Okay. Now, we all struggle to know what to get our loved ones. So consider a video gift guide. By developing a video gift guide that recommends different products, okay, for mothers, sisters, colleagues, husbands, and kids. So let's say, for instance, it's Christmas and you want people to buy certain things that you have. If probably you have a fashion shop, you can recommend cufflinks, you can recommend watches, you can recommend belts, you can recommend certain things that you know people actually give as gifts to people. And you give them reasons why they should go for this particular product. By so doing, you're also educating your customers as to the products that will resonate well with their loved ones. So it is important to actually sit down and think for your business. What are the top 10 gifts that I can come up with? And then use that video to guide and recommend for people to buy. You are selling through that process as well. You can also do a special holiday themed social media campaign. You can do Facebook, Instagram stories, and all those pictures that you are putting there are going to send like a recommendation to people. And you don't just put pictures there, you speak in there explaining why this product should be chosen. So out of that top 10 gifts, someone can choose 5 or 4 or 6 and just reach out to you and buy because you've actually made it easier for them. I know a lot of people that are struggling right now to decide what to buy as gifts for their loved ones. So this video could be an ideal strategy to actually help you to reach out to these users that are struggling on what to buy for their loved ones. Okay. Okay, so that's the third tip that we have is team up. We are in the spirit of sharing and togetherness and all of that. So it's important to team up with other stores to promote each other. Last year, we encouraged OZE users to team up with each other so that they can leverage on one another. When we're talking about team up, let's say you sell on WhatsApp or Instagram, okay? You don't have a delivery system. So you team up with a delivery company that can help you ship out your product to customers right on time and also at a very good price. You can't be calling different dispatch riders all the time because your prices will not be stable and your delivery charges might be different as well, which won't be a very good experience for your customers. So we are encouraging you that you should team up with partners or businesses that you can leverage on their strength to be able to sell quickly. Now, so you can pair with the dispatch company to offer delivery services, and you don't need to own a motorbike. Okay. Now, a lot of people running from one store to the next may appreciate placing orders and then waiting for them to also arrive at their doorstep the next day. So you can also come up with a discount scheme for a delivery when you buy above a certain threshold for Accra and outside Accra. Don't just team up, come up with a discount scheme. This means that, for instance, you can say when you buy products worth 250 cedis, you get free delivery if you are in Accra. And when you buy products worth 400 Ghana cedi, you get free delivery if you're in Kumasi or in the Eastern region or in Cape Coast or maybe in Takrady. So start thinking about ways to make it easier for your customers to buy from you. No one wants to go out this time of the year. There's a lot of traffic in town. So much traffic that people will prefer to just go online, make orders, and wait for those orders to be shipped to them, even if they have to wait the next day. So start thinking about people that you can team up with, and not necessarily just a delivery company as well. You can team up with other stores and create a flyer with several shops. So last year we had some businesses that did this. We had a business that was into cake making that teamed up with a business that was into design and t-shirts and flyers. So when you buy a cake from the business, it was a total package. So you buy a cake and then you get a shirt that is customized to your name. And then you get another souvenir or other souvenirs also that is customized to your name. So this comes as a total package. So that teaming up is like a partnership where you agree with other businesses that, okay, I'll take X amount of profit, and then you also take X amount of profit, which is money that you'll be making as well. So this season, start looking for businesses that you can come together to be able to do that. So you can come up, if you do have a cake business, you can team up with a shirt designer, and then you can team up with a delivery service provider. And all of this will be on one flyer as well, which is a very cool way to minimize costs and at the same time convince people that they are getting full packages as well. If you're into fashion, maybe you have cufflinks, you sell cufflinks. You can look at teaming up with a business that is into watches, designer watches or Rolex or something nice. Team up and just design a flyer together, and you can leverage on each other to be able to push your brand or your product out there. So it's the season to team up. We encourage you to do that and pair with other businesses for complementary product as well. That is really, really key. So leverage on upselling. Now, when we talk about upselling, it simply means getting someone to add another item to their purchase. So in order for you to be able to do this successfully, for it to work, the pairing has to be logical and designed in advance. So if someone is buying shoes from you, you can recommend a matching handbag. Okay. Or the person doesn't even have a handbag that matches the shoe that they are buying. So you recommend that, and the person will think and go like, okay, you're right. I actually don't have any handbag that matches this kind of shoe that I'm buying, but I like it. Then you go like, okay, if you buy this handbag, I can throw in a little bit of something for you for free, or I can give it to you at a reduced price, a total reduced price of this. And you end up getting two products at a very reduced price. That is upselling. So we really, really want to leverage, encourage you to leverage on that. If you are into selling, skincare products, okay, you can just convince people, you can also get this hair product. It's actually something very good that will grow your hair well, whilst your skin also starts to grow as well. Then a person will go like, okay, maybe I don't have a hair product, so let me see if I can buy it as well. So that is called upselling. We would encourage you to do that because people will be interested in getting bundles of packages if they can get it for free. So please do that. Now, if they are buying a new phone, how about a set of headphones also to go along with it? So these are a couple of things that you can start thinking about to do. That is leveraging on upselling. It's very key to do that. Flyers, stickers, and signs. Look, 50% of new customers learn about a business from signs. You are not leveraging on signs as a business owner, then you're missing out on 50% of new customers that could come to your business. So use signs, get the word out there about your business. Get yourself some holiday themed flyers, stickers, and signs. You can consider a holiday themed pop-up banner for just outside your door. Use those signs. People will be interested to know what those signs means and come closer to you, or maybe even click on your link or click on a picture to find out what's behind the signs. Use signs, to draw people close to you. Leverage on flyers and stickers as well. But you should just not, we don't encourage you to use 2020 on your signs, because when you use 2020, it means that you can't use that sticker or that flyer or that signs the next year. So we'll encourage you not to use a specific date. You can leave dates blank as well. What we can also encourage you is, this is a season where people use red, blue, red, white, and gold colors. See if you can have another mix of colors that can differentiate your business. It could be part of your branding. It can create some uniqueness for your business. It's important to do that as well. So one important thing that you do is this: do not put products that people are not buying in front of the store. people make that mistake, and then they try to reduce the price to sell. Christmas is not for selling products that are not popular. It's for selling products that are very popular. So you put popular items near the door. So the question that you can be asking yourself right now is, in your business, what are the fast moving items that people buy? Put those items in the door. Okay, put them on your front page. Let it attract, because if more people are buying those products before Christmas came, it means more people will actually look for that product to buy if you put it at your front door. So look at those items, let them be the front page before anyone goes to look for other products in your store. That will draw people in. We know that studies have shown that someone who commits to buy one item, they are more likely to add on a second item. So you want to decide to buy the second they enter your shop. So it is very, very important to do that. Put your best foot forward all the time. It's very, very key. I know that this is supposed to be a 30-minute period. We've hit 11:31. So I'm going to pick up some questions, and then quickly we can wrap up with that. You can just raise your hand and just ask any questions that you have, and we'll address it to you. I think I may have to start calling names if you don't have any question. Oh, we have IFOC. Okay, looks like we don't have any questions coming up. Isaac, do you have anything to add so that we can wrap up quickly?
No, from that. It was a great one. Thanks.
All right, thanks, Isaac. We have Solis. Solis, do you have any questions for me, please?
No, please, I'm fine.
Right. Okay. So this is a session that we'll be having once every 2 weeks, which means twice every month, every Friday at 11 a.m. to explain the business tips that we send out. So do go through the coach platform, read the business tips, because a lot goes in to send that to you, and give us some thumbs up. We hope you don't give us a thumbs down though. Yeah, we have Joel. Joel, please, you can go ahead and ask.
Okay, so mine is not a question, it's just an appreciation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I apparently took a lot of things for granted, and you mentioned online, because I happen to be doing a lot of online these days, and it never even occurred to, it's something I've also noticed, so a lot of online businesses on how to arrange products in the catalogs when they are advertising it either on Facebook or Instagram. And I'm so grateful that I actually listened to this particular program. So I now have a different mindset of how to go about even my kind of products that I do market.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much for that. Thank you.
Thank you, Joel. Thank you very much. I think we will also be sharing some materials or some resources on how to arrange your catalogs online to be able to give a very interesting user experience and a flow, to create that stickiness to your page. That person wouldn't want to leave. That should be the next business tip. So Isaac, let's put that on the table and draft that. Okay.
Sure, noted.
Okay. Thank you. As we said, do use the coach platform, the business tips. We spend a lot of time and resources coming up with them so that it can help every business owner. So do optimize it and always give us a reaction by liking that as well. We will always be available to assist and to answer any questions that you may have. We wouldn't spend much of your time. See you next 2 weeks, Friday at this time, at 11 o'clock. Thank you, everybody. Do have a nice Christmas and enjoy the holidays.